As global trade escalations are escalating, also, there have been many such concerns over the tariff wars that have been disrupting the Indian market, that have been, there's a, China and US tariff war also going on. Now, the question looms over New Delhi's or Indian market's strategic response, what will be their response? And to talk more about it, to give more such perspective, we have also joined by Dr. Ranjeet Mehta, who is the CEO and Secretary General of PHDCCI. So my very first question to you would be, what immediate impact do you foresee Trump's fresh tariff threats having on key Indian markets such as, mobile, automobile, pharmaceuticals, textiles, and steel, particularly those with export dependency per se?
See, right now the immediate impact, we have seen that markets have crashed, and Indian exporters who are particularly exporting to US, they are in a dilemma, and we are in constant touch with Government of India. We are in touch with the industry, what they are going through. We are taking the feedbacks. At the same time, this will definitely have immediate negative impact on our exporters, because they are having orders which are pending, and which the US importers right now, once they supply these orders after 9th of April, that is going to cost them 26% higher. Therefore, they have already approached our exporters to reduce the price and to take the sort of cost, increased cost in their hands. So therefore, of course, this is a situation where there is a lot of uncertainty. But at the same time, we strongly feel that in the long run, it is not going to affect much, because there are always opportunities while there are challenges. I think our exporters, they'll have to really think and look for diversified markets around the world. At the same time, government is constantly in touch with the US authorities. They are negotiating. I think best answer for that will be our BTA. These BTAs, the earlier we negotiate, the better it will be for US-India ties.
And also, sir, given the very reported $15 billion withdrawal by foreign institutional investors from Indian equities so far in the year 2025 per se, how can India very much stabilize market sentiment and also maintain investor confidence amid this global trade turbulence that is going on so far?
You see, this withdrawal of money by FPIs is only the result of these kind of uncertainties that are being there in the market, especially at the backdrop of US very stable political system. We have a very dependable judiciary. We are the world's largest democracy, and we are one of the biggest market in the world with 1.4 billion people. World sees lot of opportunities in India. Whatever withdrawal of funds from Indian equities have been there, it is just temporary, and we will see that soon FPIs, foreign investors, will again invest in Indian market, because ultimately when you want to invest, you will invest where you see your money to be very safe, and where you see that the government is stable, and also there are huge opportunities. India's vision of Viksit Bharat, that everyone knows that how a whole country is traversing this path. I think that India will definitely remain market with huge opportunities for everyone.
So you spoke about opportunities, obviously. Even this, despite these recent sell-offs also that has been happening, but still some analysts have been saying that India still remains one of the least vulnerable economies in Asia to the US-China tariff also that is going on. There's escalation also going on that. Now, do you agree with this assessment? You mentioned a lot of factors, but are there many such more factors that is contributing to this very resilience?
You see, if you see the macro economic indicators, our inflation is within control, and our fiscal deficit is within control, and our current account deficit is also not that high. So we have a price stability. and we interest is of course for the industry. There is huge scope for reducing the interest rates. But at the same time, if you just look at it, India with 1.4 billion people, the way the country is growing, even during pandemic, we have seen that we remained resilient, and we have got huge market, and we have got 6.65 million MSMEs. I think they are contributing our agriculture sector. More than 50% people are depending on the agriculture. I think that with the government focus on working on reviving agriculture sector, or on increasing the farmers' income, and also support for the MSMEs, the way we are working on our capabilities, Make in India, Digital India, digital public infrastructure, and the way we are working on semiconductors, all these things, and renewable energy commitment, the infrastructure that we have, I think that all these things make India a very attractive destination. Our economy is definitely resilient, and in the times to come, you will see that still coming out of all these turbulences, which are temporary, India will come out to be a very, very stable economy, and we are resilient, as you rightly said.
And so now, what measures or what strategic measures per se should the Indian government and the RBI rather consider to shield the stock market and broader economy from any spillover effects of the very US-China trade tensions that is going on?
You see, I always see that there is an opportunity in all these turbulences that are taking place around the world. When there is a tariff war between US and China, which we have seen that it has already begun, in that case, India automatically becomes the natural alternative destination for China plus one. We have a huge and cheaper labor available here. We have a big market, huge market in India. So government policy support is very favorable. So therefore, I see that a lot of companies who want to set up their manufacturing units, India becomes the natural option for them, and we are hopeful that during these kind of tariff war, India will definitely take the advantage. Government is very conscious of it, and industry is also conscious. But I think that our states have to come forward, because ultimately the land is with the states. States need to make their policies quite favorable, and ease of doing business at the state level will be a crucial factor to bring investment in our country.
And also, sir, could the ongoing tariff war present opportunities also for Indian exporters, especially in sectors where the US is now cutting imports from China? And how can Indian businesses rather position themselves to fill this void?
You see, if US is already imposing very high tariffs on China, then Indian exporters have a great opportunity to export to US. At the same time, I mean, here what we'll have to do is we'll have to immediately negotiate the bilateral trade agreements with US, and our MSME, our industry will have to make the products which are very competitive, which are to the best, compared to the best in the world. I think that all these things will matter a lot. We'll have to be quality conscious. The zero defect and zero effect, which Prime Minister already said, I think this is going to be very, very important for exporting our goods, to take up that market which was earlier captured by China. To my mind, there lies a huge opportunity during this trade war, and India can really take the advantage of it. And this is definitely a moment for us, and all our industry need to prepare for this next generation of growth after this turbulence.
And so my very last question to you would be now, with China now retaliating also with counter tariffs and even tightening export controls on strategic minerals, do you foresee any scenarios where China may look to partner more with India, because now Chinese embassy has also reached out to India to offset US pressure? And how should, according to you, India respond to such overtures, democratically, diplomatically, or economically per se?
See, this world is very fast changing, and India will do whatever is in the best interest of the Indians, whatever is the best in the interest of the citizen of India. I think that we will do what India needs, and Indian government is very conscious of this fact. And whatever is in the best interest of the country, our government should take those decisions. And I'm sure that whenever these kind of challenges emerge, we have seen that Indian government has really responded very, very positively. And one of the example is pandemic, where people were really thinking that India could really suffer, but we have seen that how we have come out of it. We became the vaccine capital of the world. We produced so many vaccines, also supplied to the world. I think during even the challenges, India, definitely the whole world is looking at India. People are wanting to come to India, and we have to grab this moment so that here on Indian manufacturing is dominating the world, and India could be the place where we make locally and export and send it to globally. That will be the mantra, and I'm sure that the last word is we have to now move from tariffs to trust.
Thank you so much, sir, for talking to NewsX. So yes, viewers, that was Dr. Ranjeet Mehta, who spoke exclusively to NewsX and shared his, his analysis, his perspectives, and his POV on the Trump tariff war that is going on and that is affecting the markets in a broader way. This is me, Brian Anthony Thomas, signing off with camera person Deepak for NewsX Delhi.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.